What's going on, people? It's not the Will Show, but it looks good no matter what you do, however you spin it. Welcome to the Derby City Show, my guys. What's going on with everybody? Yours truly, Will, is in the building with Will. What's going on, T Rock? What's going on, sir?
Nothing much, man. Just had a great night with the fellas. Woke up a little groggy, but okay.
Man, you better say it with the ladies too, bro. Because you know they get on here and start clowning.
I'm out. Hold
Right.
on.
You can't.
Let me do that. Let me do that.
Let's
Had a
get
great time with my peoples,
Sounds better. Sounds better.
and woke up a little groggy, but I'm okay.
Cool, cool, cool. I know that's right. What's going on, Don? How you doing, sir?
What's going on? Hey, I'm all right. I'm all right.
Wait
Ready
a
to enjoy
minute.
this
Did I just
weekend.
hear?
You know what
Did,
I'm
did I just hear a dog?
saying?
Did y'all get a new
Yeah.
dog? Because
Yeah.
last week you told everybody, but you didn't tell everybody. But what's going on, man? He didn't get to go on the trip, huh?
He went on the trip, and he came back from the trip. So he's looks like he's here to stay. So
Okay, okay. Well, at least he got got to get out of town and see his original
you know.
his original owner. So that's good. That's good. I'm like, wait a
Oh, he got
minute, do I
excited for back.
hear?
pitiful. He's a this big baby didn't want to get away. That's all.
Okay,
Go
okay,
sit.
well,
Go
okay.
sit.
He said,
Go.
"Now, is he call you like granddad, like grand slash dad, or grandpa, dad, daddy, granny, daddy, grand, or what? What's the deal? Because it's your dog now. it's
Right.
it's your dog now, bro. It's a wrap.
It is definitely your dog. He's
Yeah,
adorable though.
it's going on. It's going on 3 years. So yeah, I think so. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. That's
That
good.
was after year one.
What you
Or
said?
maybe it's been 2 years or something. Yeah,
That's funny. That's
yeah,
funny.
he's here.
All right, that's cool. What's going on with everybody? Hey, Melissa, the Wayne, and the Rob. Thank you guys for watching, tuning in, and all this good stuff. Pretty much where to find us at. You can see the bottom is scrolling right now. All our social platforms throughout the show. Our sponsors, Mile Wide Bird Company, 502. We're looking to add some more people to that. We will, without a doubt. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and not even just watch these handsome guys up here, but also go ahead and listen to the voice. You know what I'm saying? It's on there to do what you got to do. If you want to donate, all that, everything is going to be throughout the show on the scroll. So really appreciate the love. Don't forget the Players Club group. Go ahead and join that. We'll definitely get back in the swing of things with the voting for the youngsters, baseball, softball, all that good stuff. So, but you guys know it's a very important week. In we're gonna start. We're gonna kick the weekend off right. You know, big time. We got the Bourbon with a Splash of Sports that's gonna be coming on tomorrow. So get ready for that. We're gonna knock that off and do what we gotta do. T Rock, the Don, Ron G, and yours truly will be coming at you guys with some interesting topics, big time. But there's also something else that's coming.
This week.
WrestleMania. So you know, if you've been with us this week, we really been getting a little into some stuff like that. We actually gonna get a little bit longer today and let this guys go ahead and do what they do. We also got a special thing that's gonna be coming up, a new show. You see submission session, that's what it's gonna be. It's going to be spearheaded by the Don and T Rock. They're going to get you guys any kind of events and stuff like that. We're going to shoot for that like twice a month. So we're going to roll with that as some mile wide is probably getting cracked as we speak. And some parish light probably on the other side. Uh, it's okay. It's still mile wide. We doing it. So guys, tonight, man, we're gonna go through these matches. You guys will talk about some. Give a little synopsis on them. Then prediction type stuff. We're gonna go ahead and start off CM Pump and Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins all together. So, the Don, what you think? What you thinking about this, and who you got?
Oh man, it's so much controversy. Like you said, I think me and T Rock talked about it before. Who knows what type of shenanigans is going to be? But at the end of the night, I'm pushing Seth Rollins to get the win.
Hmm.
Hmm.
T Rock, what you thinking, my guy?
Well, here's the thing. I don't know what to think because I
I
try to
know
think
it.
of these things logically, so to speak, when it comes to wrestling. And so you're like, okay, what benefits each person that can win? You know what I mean? Like, what if CM Punk win? How does it benefit him? If Roman Reigns, how does it benefit him?
Mhm,
Now, I think Seth Rollins is a good choice, and I say that because Paul Heyman, who is
Paul Heyman.
the
Mhm.
yeah, he was the first. Yeah, he was first with CM Punk back when CM Punk was originally his first run in the WWE, and now he's with Roman Reigns. And then in this one, he's going to be in CM Punk's corner because he owed him a favor. So I think some shenanigans will definitely go down, and I think that Rollins does probably more deserves to probably win a match like this at this point anyway.
Mm. Okay, so got the deserve, all that kind of good stuff. So that's
Yeah,
good.
yeah. I mean, I don't think he's actually ever won a Mania. I mean, he got the title, but I don't think he's ever won a Mania match.
Okay, cool.
Especially not a main event, I don't think.
Right.
What's up,
Unless that
Coach
one
P?
time
What's going on with you, Coach P? What's going on?
when he cashed in on Roman.
Right.
Cool, cool. Next up. The World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther versus Jay Uso. T Rock, what's your thoughts on this? Who you got?
I think it's going to be a really good match. I think Jay Uso is going to win this game. I mean, this game, Lord have mercy, win this match. And the reason why I say it like that is because this is the feel good match of the night. This is the one the fans are going to be like, yes, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be yeeting and doing all this, doing all the things, you know what I mean? This is going to make everybody feel good. The only drawback from this is Jay is not going to hold on to that title for long. I give him a couple months before he drops it. But the fact that he won it, it's kind of like Kofi Mania when Kofi beat uh, Brian Daniels. That's the only comparison I can make to this. What I'm saying, Jay Uso.
Mm-mm. Don, what's up?
Yep, I definitely agree. I think it's Jay Uso's time. They've been prepping him up for this big moment. I mean, he's one of the largest, supporters, popular, and with the Yeet is going wild in WWE right now. So, but also, I think it's going to be a little surprise. I'm thinking it's going to be a little twist in this match, a little surprise that how Jay Uso might get the title. I'm just thinking it
Okay.
might be a little like
Shenanigans?
shenanigans, and it's going to be a OMG moment.
Okay.
So
All right. I'm with it. I'm waiting.
all right.
Next up, what we got next? The Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair. Hmm. The
I
Don,
can say it. Oh,
let's
go
go
ahead.
back and forth. Don, go ahead.
Mhm.
What you got?
Now this right here, I think we've talked about this before already. And the thing about it, I mean, Charlotte Flair has had the women's title more than anyone. She's won, the titles, and this is pushing. I think this is her to push Tiffany Stratton even more than what she is. I mean, give her a good push, make her look good in this, and she will come out as the winner. I don't think it's time for Tiffany to drop this year. So I'm giving Tiffany the title for the win.
I'm going to say Tiffany's going to win this too, primarily because nobody wants Charlotte to win the title again. Nobody. When
So,
she came back, she got booed. You know what I mean? It was just like she wasn't missed at all. You know what I mean? And so and when she came back like almost like a face. It's like, hey guys, I missed you all, blah blah blah, and they were still booing her. So they might as well just flip it around and just make it a whole heel thing. Um, yeah, because if Charlotte Flair wins this title, man, that's just a practice in futility. They're just, it's not going to be a good look, and people will be highly pissed about this whole situation.
Mm. Okay. Rolling with it. Next up, U.S. Championship, LA Knight, Jacob Fatu. What you got, T-Rock?
As much as I love LA Knight, ever since he showed up at NXT, I was like, yeah, this dude is gonna be next. You know what I'm saying? He's got the charisma, he's got the personality, he's great on the mic, he's good in the ring. There's no reason why they just strap the rocket on him and let him go. And and I'm glad he's got a championship. But Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, is just a beast. They're going to have to put a strap on him at some point. Jacob Fatu has basically the makings of being a main eventer probably for the next 4 or 5 Manias. If if all goes well. He is that good. He has got that kind of charisma. People love him, and he's a beast in that ring. With all that being said, I am definitely going Jacob Fatu on this one. But I would not be surprised if LA Knight retained over some, shenanigans.
Shenanigans. The Don.
Well, just like you said, I would think Jacob Fatu would come out with the win, but I think it's still more entangled for him and Solo to get it on before Jacob wins the title. So it's T-Rock's favorite word. Shenanigans will happen.
We don't have shenanigans, entanglement, entangled.
So I believe Solo and Fatu will come out and something will happen. So I will be giving the match to LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Man, hey, where y'all gonna get this at, man? Where y'all gonna get this at? Shenanigans, entanglement, and shit, figurines and shit. We gonna put that out there.
Yeah.
We got the Funko. We got the pop. Funko pop.
Woo-wee. All right, moving right along after that. The World Tag Team Championship, War Raiders and the New Day. What's going on?
Get down.
Who's it on?
Donnie Baseball.
I'm looking for. You know what? I think it's time for the new. I want to say it's time for the New Day to get the title again. I mean, they've had it enough, but they've on this heel run now that it might just propel their heel run and give them the titles to get them back in, on TV every week and boasting about they got the titles again, and nobody can stop them. And they the greatest tag team ever. They would go about that, and it would be build a rival with someone, and to Royal Raiders come back and try to retain. I mean, get the titles back, but think of New Day. I'm gonna go with New Day.
Right. I'm gonna go with New Day as well. The New Day heel turn is fantastic. I love it. I think it's great. I think the War Raiders don't get the pop that they that the New Day does when they come out from the back. I think the War Raiders are good. I think they're a fantastic team, but it's the New Day, right? They're great at what they do. I mean, dude, they've brought each other's families in it. Their own families are like, we're not dealing with you anymore because you're a jerk now, and we're done with you. Right. I mean, this has been a great heel turn. Mama smacked it. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's fantastic. It's fantastic. New Day to win the chip. It's fantastic.
Next up, Jade Cargill and Naomi. T-Rock. Did I start with you last
Um,
time? I can't. I'm losing count. It make no difference.
no,
T-Rock,
that's all
let's
good.
go.
No, I
Let's
think
go.
you're right. I think you're right. But anyway, this is going to be a really good match. I believe. I really believe that you got strength against really good athleticism. Um, this should be. I'm really hoping this to be a banger match. Um,
Hmm.
I do believe Jade Cargill is going to win this match, but I think this is going to be a real. I hope this is be a real banger match because we haven't seen Jade in the ring in quite some time. Um, and just as a side note, as I was scrolling through social media, I
You
saw
see that?
a
You see that?
Trinity Fatu playlist she made because the whole thing started because she pushed Jay Cargill on the car and basically she was out for a while. So like songs on her thing was "Push It" by Salt and Pepper, and some other "Push It" songs and "Push That Bitch" just by somebody else. I was like, this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic, and I think that's a great troll move. And but I do still believe that Jay Cargill is going to win this match.
Okay. Done.
This is another one. I think something is going to happen. Naomi in this heel turn and her with this approach with caution, her in this caution outfit that she wears now, because she's like, you never know what's going to happen now, because that's why you got to approach with caution. And Naomi's is a different personality that she had in a while, or if she's ever had this type of personality. Jade Cargill is still her her ring presence, her maneuvers is still not the greatest, but Naomi will make her look good. But I think this is going to end by a disqualification,
Okay.
and Jade Cargill probably would get the win. But I think it's going to be a disqualification, and something more is going to happen with this match. Like
Good
Naomi might have
call.
some backup.
Good call.
So
Mm.
yeah.
Boy, he got the scouting
Mhm.
report out on this one, man.
I
I
know,
love it.
right? He's
I love it,
reading the dirt sheets.
man. All that stuff. I love it. Now the next one, because I already know I'm got to retype this, but I'm gonna put it out there already. Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. What you got, Don? Oh, okay.
I get where it's going to go for a minute. Both sides teams will come out. You're going to have the LMO or LWO. You're going to have the whatever the American Pride or whatever they are, the American people, the guys that's down with Chad Gable. I think both teams will come out, and while they're wrestling, El Grande Americano at the end will start getting his mask taken off. When he get his mask taken off, there's going to be another guy under there. It's not going to be Chad Gable, and Chad Gable will run out, and Chad Gable will, or El Grande Americano will beat Rey Mysterio. I
Okay.
guarantee it.
Okay.
See, he was rolling until he had to say it again, and then he made it like he put a D in Americana, Americano.
Did I say Americano?
Yeah. He put a D. You was rolling. I was great to say, oh man, we got it. He's rocking and rolling. But I got this. Go ahead, T-Rock. What you got?
No. He pulled out the Denzel too. I guarantee it. Uh, but I think this is going to be a really good match. Chad Gable is a fantastic wrestler, but I cannot see Ray losing at a WrestleMania. He's a Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? He is. There's no reason why. There's no reason to put Chad Gable over at this point. Everybody knows how good he is. And if it were for a title, totally different story, right? I would probably ride with Chad Gable on this one, but without a title, it's going to be Ray, LWO, Alpha, American Alpha, all that stuff. Definitely is going to get involved in this match for sure, but I just can't see Ray losing a Mania match. So I'm going to Ray.
I'm going to tell you this. This is what's going to be. It's going to be another guy up under the ring, dressed the exact same, and they're going to switch out. That's how it's going to go.
Okay. Hey, I'm with it.
Well, Yeah, somebody been doing a little bit of fact. He got the script, don't he?
The script.
Got the script
Script.
over there.
Got the
Yeah,
script.
yeah. Night
Ooh, we start.
2.
We
Yeah, we
start at the
starting.
top.
Yeah. For the headbangers, we ain't worried about all that. Undisputed WWE Championship. Cody Rhodes, John Cena. Let's get it. T Rock.
I feel like this is going to be a very interesting match. I feel like there's going to be there's definitely going to be some shenanigans going on in this match. I think this is just another opponent to get Cody over because Cody is, I think Cody's, what's the word I'm looking for? Charm. It's starting to fade a little bit. His armor is not as shiny as it once was. I think they're going to use now. I don't think John Cena has the ego enough to basically want to beat, Ric Flair's record. I don't think that was ever been a goal of his. I think he just always just wanted to put on great matches. Because if John Cena wins his belt as a part timer, that you're not going to see the belt much, and then it's going to be a whole other thing. And this is his last year anyway. Excuse me. So with that being said, I'm going Cody Rhodes.
Interesting. I'm looking for, like you said, shenanigans, outside interference. I'm looking for the third guy is going to show up for The Rock. The Rock is going to show up. The third guy, there got to be another. There's another guy lurking out there somewhere. We know we seen him, but we just don't know who. But
I know who.
Okay, another guy with it.
I got ideas, but I want to say John. I want to say John so bad, but it just seemed like it's so predictable almost for them to give it to John Cena because like The Rock is running everything. He's the main guy. It goes over his head, and it's just it feels like they're gonna give it to him, but at the same time, I can't see Cody losing it too. Just like you were saying, I mean, what's it gonna do for Cody? John Cena don't need that shine. He don't need that main event win. But it'll be just another all time great for Cody. It's his second year in a row to get that night 2
Talk
main
yourself
event
into
win.
a pick.
Cody Rhodes wins after a bunch of stuff happens. New people show up. There's gonna be several guys out there, and by the end of the night, Cody stands tall with the streamers coming down after he wins again.
Cool.
Mhm.
Right. Women's World Championship. Sky, Bianca, and Ripley. Who you got? T Rock? Actually, I'm sorry, Don. Let's go with Don. Fault. Go ahead, Don.
With Don. The Don picks Bianca Belair. Bianca Belair. She wins it. She comes up on top. I just think it's her time again. It's her time once again to be up on top. I don't see no fascination why they even got the belt in Io Sky. I don't see, like, she's not no personality for real. So Bianca Belair gets the win. Her and Rhea Ripley start going at it.
T Rock.
If Bianca Belair wins that title, she will be booed.
She's going heel.
I'll
look at
everybody's gonna boo her because they're tired of her shtick, skipping down, twirling her hair. Everybody's tired of it at this point, right? And they keep putting her in the championship picture. You know what I'm saying? She's getting this. Basically, it's the Roman Reigns syndrome at this point for her, right? So she's gonna have to make a heel turn anyway, just to get past this. Rhea Ripley held on the belt for too long and they didn't give her any quality opponents. At least nobody you can think realistically can actually beat her. The reason why they put the belt on Io Sky is because she puts on matches. When the lights are on and they're on bright, Io performs. She's one of the best female wrestlers in the world, right? So with that being said, um, more than likely, I'm thinking Rhea Ripley is going to win, but I want Io Sky to retain. But I'm going to Rhea Ripley.
Okay, okay. Next up, we got a mega international ship. Braun Breaker, Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio. Woo, T Rock.
This is going to be an interesting one, right? Especially when you got a whole lot of people in the ring, it becomes interesting. I love Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker, between him and Jacob Fatu, they are next. They're going to be big stars in the WWE. Obviously, Penta is just getting there, but again, everybody, Penta does his thing. I think hopefully with Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio being there, that this is the end, the absolute end of
Right.
the Judgment Day, because I am so tired of Judgment Day. You would not believe. So uh, I'm going to go. I think Carlito's going to screw this whole thing up for both Finn and Dominic. So oddly enough, I'm going Penta.
Mm. Ooh, Don.
I'm looking. I got this guy I want to say so bad, but I'm looking for. I want to. Gosh, Lee, this is kind of difficult for me because I want to go to the odd. I want to say where people are just going to be shocked, and at the very end of the night, Dominique Mysterio gets the title. Some type of way, it works out that Dominique gets it. I mean, I think Braun Breaker is great. I love me Braun Breaker. Penta's my guy from all the way from AEW in Japan and everything else, TNA. Finn's past that Intercontinental title, I do believe still. He's just in it to be in it. But I think it's just going to be a shocker. And at the end, Dominique Mysterio is going to come out with it. It's just going to be odd.
Dirty Dom.
Dirty
Dirty
Dom.
Dom. Dirty Dominic.
Yes. Samoa Women Tag Team Championship Judgment Day. Lyra and Bailey. Don, what you got? What you got?
By the end of the night, because, gosh. Okay. Laura Valkyra, she already has a title. Bailey, they were just wrestling for that title because she has the new Intercontinental title, does she?
Yeah.
So I don't think they're gonna put two titles on her. I just don't see it. I want to say they'll win it because as Judgment Day is falling apart, but at the same time, I want to say Dominic can have that. When he wins that title, then that'll have him and God, what's that girl's name? His
Liv.
Liv Morgan. And all of them, they'll have their tag team titles still. So the Judgment Day women will come out on top on this and retain the titles.
See, this is the reason why you crushing my feelings right now, because I'm tired of Judgment Day. If Dominic gets a title and Judgment Day women retain, damn it, they're going to continue to be Judgment Day, and the only person that's maybe even thinking about leaving would be Finn. But Judgment Day will still be around. It should be done. Judgment Day should be done. I'm tired of this. I am tired of it.
I'm right with you. But...
Now, here's the thing. I think they will win. I think with Lyra having the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and she's, with Bailey in this, Bailey, it's just not going to work out between the two. I love Lyra Valkyria. I think she's a fantastic wrestler. I think she needs a little more shine. I still think when she comes out, people don't give her the pop she probably deserves. But I think that has a lot to do with how they're pushing her. But I do think Judgment Day is going to win this match.
Okay, all right. Boy, you guys are rolling tonight. Rolling tonight. Sin City Street Fight. Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest. T Rock.
This is going to be a hard one for me
It really is.
because because I feel like they're using Drew to get people over with the whole CM Punk thing. Like him and CM Punk in real life don't really like each other, but they're willing to do business with each other. You know what I'm saying? And to put butts in seats and make money. Now, as far as Damian Priest and him, um, this is a hard one for me, especially when it comes to the street fight kind of stuff.
Mm.
I am. This is more or less a coin flip for me, but I'm gonna go with Drew. I think Drew. I don't think this is the end of them, but I think Drew's gonna win this match.
Good point. Good point. I think I like how you said it's not about it. It's not the end of this feud yet, quite yet, because you know how they take Drew's feuds and last about 3 pay-per-views or so,
Mm-hmm.
and especially now after that, Damon Priest put him on through that car windshield, and he actually got a piece of glass in his eye.
Mm.
So that happened because at first when he was, you're thinking when he did it, he went on and said, oh man, I got glass in my eye. Yeah, that wasn't no bull. That would actually happen. And now he's walking around with a patch over his eyes, like trying to recover from that. So I wonder how much animosity between the two there is from that, or that you just go about, oh, it happens, so be it. How is it for real? But I look at you. I like how feel like Drew probably win, but uh, I think Damon Priest might just win this one. Yeah, I'm gonna give Damon Priest the win. I'm gonna give him, and then they'll try run it back next pay per view. Because they ain't even had no cage match yet. I give them a cage match, last man standing. So they still got a couple, good fights to go.
Last but not least, the Don's favorite wrestler is going to be in this one. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul. The Don.
Not this fool, Logan Paul. And it's so funny because they're gonna probably give his fool a win. I would not be surprised if AJ Styles goes ahead and give it up to push Logan Paul a little bit more to give him the win. I hate it, but I can't stand. I don't know if they do. Yeah, they probably will. I'm gonna give it. They're gonna give Logan Paul the win some type of way, some type of cheat. He's gonna cheat to win. Cheat to win. Load his
Cheat
fist
to
up.
win.
Cheat to win. You lie, cheat, and steal. Yes, sir.
T Rock.
I'm going AJ on this one. Although Logan Paul is good in the ring, AJ has the ability to make a sack of potatoes look fantastic in the ring. He is that good. He is nearing the end of his career. Um, and so if I don't believe that and Logan is a part timer, right? He's not even really a full time wrestler. He's a part timer. And with AJ being who he is, I just couldn't imagine that they would have him lose to Logan Paul at Mania just for any other reason that it's Logan Paul. Now again, I think there will be shenanigans in this. I think he always going to have somebody in the crowd that helps him, a buddy. I Show Speed might show up again, or one of one of the other streaming YouTuber
His
peoples might show up.
entourage. His,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? KSI, somebody will show up again and try to help him out. But, AJ is very good at what he does. But again, like I said, AJ's only got maybe 2, 3 years left in him before he retires. And I refuse to think they would let him lose to Logan Paul, especially at Mania. maybe at a different pay per view, but not at Mania.
Mm-mm. You guys heard it. The submission session, WrestleMania take big time. Be on the lookout. Definitely let you guys know the submission session show that will be coming probably next week for you guys to recap a lot of this stuff and see if T Rock the Don was actually right on some things. You know, it's all good. We're gonna move it, keep it moving, keep it moving. Next up, we got some games tomorrow. It's gonna be an action packed weekend, guys. You know what I'm saying? Easter is Sunday, so happy Easter, everybody. Um, Heat, the 10th seed, 1.5 favorite over the Hawks. The Hawks last time out looked like dog shit. The Heat came and they did what they had to do. I mean, I'm just gonna call it like I see it. Did not
Yeah,
look well at all.
at
Uh,
all.
I mean, it was it was
None.
it, it was bad. It was even you couldn't even really watch it, man, because you just thought. I mean, they got blown out 120-95, and they was the eighth seed. You know what I'm saying? And the Heat did their thing. The Heat took care of business and knocked the Bulls over the head, 109-90. So in this game, Trey Young, who got thrown out the previous game because he's upset when they was getting stomped. They even cut it to three, and it didn't help them. Heat just looks like a better polished team. Got a little bit more veterans on there who know how to take care of business. Uh, it is what it is. I'm riding with the Heat with this. And what you got, T Rock? What's your thoughts on this game?
Um, yeah, it's way too close to call between the two. Like you said, the Hawks look horrible last time out. And the one thing about NBA is that the Hawks will probably at least get one good one in there. But I'm going Heat as well.
And this game is at Atlanta, so at least they at home. So maybe they do something to Don. What you got?
Yeah, I believe I'm rolling with both of y'all. I think I'm rolling with the Heat on this. I don't know. The Hawks just didn't show enough like they guts, like they really wanted it the last time, and I just don't see them coming back and recouping from that. It just, like I said, that game was so messy and ugly, and
Yeah,
like they gave up. And then especially at the end, where I mean, you one of the young, you maybe one of the captains or whatever. You the main guy, and you just like get it. I'm done. I'm taking my ball and run, going home.
right.
Well, that's what he tried to do. But
Yeah,
that's
well,
just it.
and then the crazy thing with this whole thing is like you're playing. If you win this game, you get to play the Cavs. And even though the Cavs had a great year, I think many people probably rather play the Cavs than the Celtics. So you know what I'm saying? It's different that you go mail it in and be like, I'm done. Do you have opportunity? Not saying you're gonna beat the Cavs, but you rather play the Cavs than the Celtics. Period. That's just how it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you got something to play for. A little longer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, the Cavs still probably blow you out, but at least you rather do that. But I don't know. Should be a good one. Hopefully, hopefully. Next up, man, you got the Mavs and Grizzlies. 6.5 point favorite. Real quick, what's up, Glenn? What's up, Shirley? The crazy thing in this game, my gosh, I don't think a lot of people saw that coming. The Mavs. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
Right.
they took care of business uh last night on the road, 120-106. Had an explosion. You had AD, Mr. Glass, and all them other people. Had a whole bunch of people that you probably even didn't know that was in the league. You had a Clay Thompson sighting. You know what I'm saying? I mean, their starting lineup. I mean, for real, dude. AD, of course. PJ Washington, who is just off and on like a spigot. Najee Marshall, Derek Lively. I mean, so you basically had all these big guys out there, and then Clay Thompson. You had no point guard, and you went to Sacramento Kings, who actually has no point guard them damn self. Wow. And it's crazy is that Spencer Dinwiddie is probably would be your point guard, and Dante Exum, and they didn't even start. But kudos to the Mavs, man. I mean, go ahead. This is going to be very interesting because Mr. Morant sprang ankle. He sprung his ankle last game, so We'll see what that's going to look like even if he plays. He may not even play. But my gosh, who's your prize is if you win this damn game, you got to go get your head blown off by OKC. Do you really
Mm-hmm.
want them problems? I don't know. I think Memphis is better equipped if you had a Ja Morant, but I don't know. T Rock, what's your thoughts on this game?
Um, I agree. I think even if Ja plays, he's not going to be the explosive guy that you're used to seeing because he's got to be able to plant. He can jump a mile in the air, and that's not going to happen. So he's going to have to play much more efficiently than he's used to actually playing. Thing about the Mavs, though, look, the Mavs can win the championship, and the fans will still be pissed.
Oh
It
yeah.
doesn't make it a difference. It won't make it a difference, right? It doesn't care who they bring in next or whatever. They're still going to be pissed that they lost Luka. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't be mad, but they would take. It feels like they would take Luca over a ring any day of the week.
Probably, bro.
Yeah, and the Mavs, they don't have Kyrie, so that puts a damp on things. I'm doing Grizzlies.
The Don, what you thinking?
Yeah, I want to go to Mavs, but like I said, it's just. I mean, I don't think they got enough firepower for the Grizzlies. Myself, I mean, AD, yeah, he'll show up, maybe show up. We don't know how much he's going to do. I think the Mavs. I mean, the Grizzlies still got. We'll see how much Ja is going to show up, how much he's going to play, how's he going to look. We'll probably get an update close to game time. Zach Edey put a body on the glass man himself. So who knows? He might, with Zach Edey's body, Anthony Davis might go down before the end of the night. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
So
they
I'm
probably.
taking Mavs. I'm
Yeah, go
thinking it'll
ahead.
be a closer game, but yeah.
You taking the Mavs? You
Take,
said?
taking Grizzlies, I mean. My
Okay.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, he probably gonna be on Lively since he's out there too. So Edie probably be on him, and that's if Edie can't stay out of foul trouble. My whole thing is you don't have no guards, bro. You're not winning. I mean, even though Jaws hurt, but you got Bain on the other side. You know what I'm saying? You got some other key players that can play. Can they be Ja? No, they can't. And let's be honest, the Grizzlies used to playing without Ja. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be a good thing, but they used to playing without him because suspensions and different kind of shit that goes on with him. You just never know. And they without Wells, but I do love Scottie Pippen Jr. Scottie Pippen Jr., bro. He was balling when he was at Vanderbilt. Like, so dude is a baller. And, he solidifies that. He lets Job and Mr. Bain be wings. So, so they got guards, even though Ja is the most explosive guard probably in the league. But they got Mavs don't have no guards, man. I mean, even watching them last night, excuse me, even watching them last night, it was like, how are y'all doing this? How are you guys really doing this with Dante Exum, who's been in and out of the league? I mean, that. I mean, it's a great story for him, because dude came in like he was gonna be something at Utah. Dude, just I don't know, man, and it just doesn't look well. Go ahead and bow out. We don't even want to see that. We do not want to see OKC and the Mavs because that you talking about that's going to be probably a 30-point average of ass kicking each game. We don't want
Mm-hmm.
we don't want to see that really. That's not good.
Like you said, no guards.
No
No
guards.
guards.
No guards. By ourselves, Grizzlies can survive without Ja Morant in the next round. I'm selling. Definitely not buying.
No.
I love Pippen. I love Bain has really turned it on in the last really 10 games because he was struggling a little bit. But and I mean, let's say a healthy and he's not. If that's a high ankle sprain, dude might as well be done. Because like T Rock said, the explosiveness is gone. What's that look like? Granted, he's hitting more threes now, but we know that's not reliable. That's not gonna do it. So to me, I'm selling it. To me, let's put it this way: if they make it to the next round, and Ja's not 100, and I don't, I mean, I'm not a doctor. I like to play one on the Will Show, but I will say this: if he's not 100%, they getting swept next round.
I was
That's
about to say.
the Don. What you got?
I was about to say it, boy. Bring the brooms out because they are gonna get swept quick if Ja's not even in the next round. I mean, the thing about it too, I look for him even if he does get to the next round. I don't. I look for him to win one game, if that.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm definitely selling this.
T Rock.
I'm going to sell this as well. Um, and I would be as bold as to say, even with a healthy job,
Mm.
that they're not going to win. So
Right. Makes no difference how you doing, Michelle Locke. You absolutely right, sir. I agree with you guys. By ourselves, Bucks can win series without Dame time. So what we talking about? We talking about that's a Saturday game. That's gonna be the Bucks and Pacers opening series. Like I said, Saturday it's gonna be at the Pacers 1 p.m. Bucks can win the series without Dame time. T Rock.
I'm going to buy it. I think the Pacers are good. They're just young. Um, I think uh, you still have Giannis can still impose his will on a lot of games. I think it'll be harder, much harder to do without, what I'm saying, without Dame.
Mm,
Much harder to do without Dame. But as spunky as the Pacers are, I think the Bucks can still pull this out.
Don.
Yeah, it's so it's saying a lot. It's going to take a lot of Giannis. I mean, Giannis is going to have to put up like I'm looking at 30, a double double every night, 30 almost every night. You're gonna have people like Pat Pat Con- Conigan, I
Cogniton.
think his name. Yeah,
Connington.
Connaughton. You're gonna need him to step up. You're gonna need Cal Kuzma to step up. You're gonna have guys that's gonna have to step up and do more than what they have been doing. Kevin
Mm-hmm.
Porter Jr. I mean, these guys, players like that
Let's
on the
see.
team are gonna have to do more to replace the numbers they lose by Leonard.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, I'm no, I'm selling it. I'm selling it. I don't see it. It's
Cool.
just gonna take a lot for him,
Cool.
especially a five
Uh,
game series.
yeah, I'm selling because to me I think Pacers a better team. Period. You're talking about when you got a team that's composed of Price, Giannis, Kuzma, Brooke Lopez, and Ryan Rollins. I don't know too much. That starting five beating too much. You talking about 30. He's going to have 30, 25, and 20. Average type shit. To that, even Connaughton, they got rid of his ass. He came back on waivers and stuff. I mean, he ain't even the same. They don't
Yeah,
even believe in his ass at all. Because to me, the biggest of this series ain't nobody on the team stopping Halliburton. If you can't stop that point guard who averages 13 assists a game, dude, that's a wrap. Sock'em and all those guys, bro. Naismith
yep.
hitting threes. Man, it's just to me, Dame. If Dame's there, it's a series. It's going down. It's going down. Without Dame, who can really protect Giannis, because Giannis don't have to have that monster game. You got Dame time. I just don't trust Kyle Kuzma. I didn't trust him when he was at DC. I didn't trust him with the Lakers. I don't definitely trust him now. He's so inconsistent. The only reason he's in the league because he's 6'8". You know what I'm saying? And he has spotty performances. I'm right. I'm selling this shit. Dame time. They said that he's they I think he's cleared his clots or whatever, and they're trying to get him back.
Yeah, he's
You
clear.
know it's something when they trying to get your ass back sooner than later. because they know it ain't happening. But yeah, I'm selling that one. Good luck with it. Should be a good series though, because that's the thing about it. Giannis can go for 40, 20, and 15. You know what I'm saying? But the problem
Mhm.
is you're gonna have to slow down the paces, that kind of stuff. NFL. Let's dive into some NFL real quick. What the dealio is with the NFL? What we have here, what I got here, I don't even know. Probably got some old stuff down the bottom. I got so much stuff up. Oh, your buddy. Is he retiring or is he playing, man? What's going on? Aaron Rodgers. What's T-Rock? I know you probably get ready to say something funny off the wall, but retirement or playing? What's going on?
It's like he's waiting to retire. You know what I'm saying? First of all, what makes you think people on your time?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Come on, man. I was just sitting here
Speak on that.
watching.
Speak on that.
I have his old
Speak on that.
draft stuff on with a young, you know what I'm saying, young Aaron Rodgers with the soul patch. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, he looked jerkish then. But I think he should just retire. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what makes you so damn special that, you know what I mean, you got to see. He's probably waiting on the draft to go through to see what he's going to do or not. Who in the hell are you? Is he going to play or retire? Honestly, I don't care. I just want to just retire. Just retire.
Yeah. Yeah. Don, what you thinking?
Please retire. Please. I'm tired of seeing her. I mean, ain't no focus. I mean, you're not no mainstay no more. You're not no, prime attraction. It's no Green Bay no more. Your days are over. I mean, you're out there, fragile. You talking about I'm playing hurt. Come on, man. We don't need your excuses of your bad play half the time. You'll have one good game and they'd be like, oh, Aaron Rodgers is back. Next thing you know, he's throwing 3 interceptions and getting sacked 6 times. I mean, nobody really cares no more. I'm looking at. I mean, it's you trying to dangle your career like over teams like, hey, I might go to Steelers. Hey, I might go here. Hey, so what? Nobody really cares where you go. You're not that even at number one no more. I don't look at. And so just go somewhere. Go fishing.
Home.
Go in that cave.
Cave, yeah.
Go in that
Cave.
mountain somewhere.
Cave.
Yeah, go somewhere and meditate or do what you will.
Go sleep
And
next
show
to
up on
Yogi the
Pat
Bird.
McAfee every Tuesday. Yeah, and show up on that show, on the 4-letter network every Tuesday, and let him ask you what you're gonna do each and every week.
True.
So nobody, yeah, I'm with you.
True. His best thing is to sit out. If he trying to play this out to somebody get hurt, and let them sign you like how they did Joe Flacco and all that kind of stuff, just to give it a try. But you are 40 or something, 41, whatever. You're up there. You're not Tom Brady. Even Tom Brady looked like dog shit his last year when he was skipping passes. The problem is that the Steelers is so desperate that they hanging on his every word. If the Steelers would say, take our name out of that conversation, we do not want him, leave us alone. And I forgot the other team, some other team that's in quarterback hell. And quarterback hell looks like this, guys. You have Mason Rudolph and Skylar Thompson as your only 2 quarterbacks on your roster. That's the Steelers. That's quarterback hell. That is the problem. Not only are you hoping that Rodgers come to you, you will be drafting a quarterback also. That's why we got Milrose up there. That's why we got that name, because somebody done leaked their board and believe it in his ass. That's why he get a green room invite, because that's a joke, really, that he's even invited to the green room. I mean, come on, shit. If he's if he's on your board the 3rd or 4th round, you need to be fired as a GM. Point blank. Dude is the last round pick, and that's because you think you can make him a better quarterback. So quarterback hell looks like Mason Rudolph and Skylar Thompson. And until they, you let Russell go. I get it, I understand it, and you let Fields go. 2 guys you brought in that you thought, okay, Russell could get us through. We're gonna let Fields, take the reins after that. That fell completely apart. But that's what happens. Quarterback hell. So Rodgers, please retire. But hell, if I'm him, I'm sitting back. I'm not signing shit because if you go ahead and draft a Milrose, you're gonna be paying me big time money to come and save that shithole. We seen that before. Mason Rudolph, come on, bro. We know how that ends. That's ugly. Now, I could have put this on another one, but because he's getting ready to be drafted, I went ahead and made this the NFL. But this is about college on this one. Prime Time said today, basically, if Shador's last name is not Sanders, there would be no issues with jerseys being retired. The Don and I hit on this a little bit yesterday. Shenanigans. Shenanigans.
Straight shenanigans.
The record that he has as the quarterback with Colorado is horrible. There's no way you could. There's no other way to paint it. This ain't even about. If his name is not Sanders, he's not at Colorado. Let's be real. Let's be real. He's not there. What are you talking about? Sanders has everything to do with this move, partner. It ain't even about that, man. Come on, you know you wrong. You know you dead wrong. But see, this is how we doing it now. This is how we doing it. We got these famous dads, LeBron James. Look what you have helped create. Because you best believe when he brought this up to the AD and the AD didn't question this, and you got Cordell Stewart, who's not even retired. Don listed the four damn players. Only one you're going to remember is Salim, the running back. But Cordell Stewart is probably the best quarterback they had in Colorado ever, and he ain't up there. But Shedeur Sanders. Come on, man. That last name got him to where he's at, bro. That last name got him to meet the Tom Brady's and everybody in life, bro. Stop playing, dude. That's bad take, Prime Time, but I get it. This is how we gotta do things now, guy. This wasn't the coach. This wasn't Prime Time. This was Deion Sanders, the dad. Don, what you got?
Terrible, like you said. I mean, it's horrible. You described it right there. First off, he would still be at Jacksonville State. Oh, maybe he would have transferred. Jacksonville. He'd have transferred to
He'd have transferred.
Not even probably a solid 5, maybe. He'd have been somewhere NC State, Ole Miss. He'd have been somewhere just.
He's naming top 25 teams, bro.
Oh well, look, I couldn't even. I was thinking. Oh look, I was just throwing some bull, but
more like Southern Miss.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Some Southern Miss, maybe Tulane or somewhere, or it's somewhere where you not about. He might be in Hawaii, but something that he can throw the ball at a lot. I mean, but the whole thing, his numbers, yeah, you put up big pass numbers because Colorado's always been a running team before so many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to be one of the top passes just in that one season because that's what they used to do. He changed the system up. Yes, he did. But you going to put his name in the Raptors, his name in the stadium? Like, people going to be like, Sanders? Like, who? Like, what? Why? Like, what's he done? Where's Cordell Stewart? I mean, his head has to be on fire. He got to be pissed. And I've been seeing all over where people like, you got so many players that's not jersey or not retired, just like, who been in the league for years. Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, several, teams, players like that whose their college is not even retired their number yet. I mean, Lamar's number just got retired, what, 4 years ago, maybe? 3? Something of the nature?
Heisman, though.
Yes. Yes. And this man just put up numbers who threw to a Heisman. Who's, his even record with Colorado this couple of years wasn't the greatest. I mean, I think he did finish with a losing record.
He did.
So, you daddy's product. Daddy put his foot down and just like, look, look, I want to sign this new contract to 2030, and y'all got to retire my son's number. I mean, simple as that. Y'all got to do that if I want to stay here. Like, Dion, do you need to see what your son's done? Nothing to get this, but that's what y'all got to do. Sorry. So, I mean, this is bull. This is bull.
T Rock.
It's really, 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 really bad timing. Get in the league first. Because if you play well in the league, it doesn't matter if they retire your number at Colorado because you playing well in the league. I'm not saying he's going to play well in the league at all. We don't know. We don't know what that's going to look like. But if he puts up numbers in the league, you know what I'm saying, and is a quote unquote star, you can always go back and retire that because at that point it's not really about what you did at school, but it's really about what you accomplished as a football player. Right? I mean, he's what, a 500 was right below 500, you know what I'm saying, record
Like Johnny
with
U, right?
Colorado.
Like Johnny Unitas.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean? So ultimately, I think they just should have waited. Now, again, even if he doesn't become a star in the league, you can still kind of, you don't want to wait too long because, otherwise, people are going to forget, but you can still do it. The fact that his name is Sanders definitely had a lot to do with it. I mean, then he, like old boy said, he did put butts in seats, right? But usually that kind of goes off what you've done on the field too.
Yeah.
I.e., Lamar, right? Lamar put butts in seats because he scored 7 touchdowns in the game. You know what I'm saying? Like Lamar was different. He was just different. No, you know what I mean? And he's still proven that he's different. So it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? For him to have his jersey retired. Again, Heisman too. So it makes sense for that to be the thing.
Well, the crazy thing is this. You didn't put butts in seats. Deion Sanders did. So when you have to reach and say, well, the attendance grew, the ticket sales, bro, that wasn't because of him. And I ain't I'm just saying in general because I've seen that too when they talk about the ticket sales. Right. That wasn't because of him, man. That was Deion Sanders. So let's keep the record straight. And
honestly,
and Travis Hunter. It's Travis Hunter. It's the marquee that you want to see. But Deion Sanders is the one who did all that. Because, Travis Hunter could have went to Michigan and he just, he'd have been great. But Michigan gets that people there. They want Deion Sanders was making it a whole atmosphere that you would unbelievable. So when they start doing that, bro, like Shador, you're not even at the top of the list, bro. It's Deion Sanders, it's Travis Hunter. So when you have to use that kind of shit, that's kind of bad, bro. No way to spend it, bro. Ticket sales, not you, partner. Not you. That's the crazy. And this is also, this ain't crazy, but with the Giants has got Jameis Winston. They got Russell. Well, the Giants picked Sanders because at number 3. T Rock, what you thinking? You think they're gonna go ahead and do that?
Well, they give him a private workout he just had with him. Mm-hmm. See, why go through all the motions if that's not going to be the case? You have an aging quarterback. You have a quarterback who can throw for 1 million yards, but also throw for 1 million INTs. And then you got, he's got a decent arm. I mean, he's so I think, and the Giants' track record at this time is not, at this point, is really not that great. So with that being said, yes, they will pick him at 3. And you'll see all the Giants people just literally take off their jerseys and throw them away in the garbage.
Woo. Don, what you thinking?
I like it. I like it. So, what is the draft in New York this year? I,
I
I'm
don't
trying to think
I
where the
don't think it's
draft
in
at.
it's not in New York because they just had it. Let's see. I don't know
Oh,
where it's
matter of
at.
fact, it's in Green Bay. It's in Green Bay.
Cool.
So, well, with that being said, it just sounds like how the Giants they will do something stupid up like that though. It would just be like, really? It just,
Trying to.
you know what? I'm going to say they're not going to pick them.
Mm,
I'm going to say they're not because it's going to probably be a lot of talk that they will. But I see Shador. He's gonna drop
mm,
as in people, but he's gonna get picked up probably in the top 15 ish.
mm.
But I will see he's going to drop. I want to see the Giants probably will finally, do something wise for once.
Some wise.
And like you said, right, like they already got, you got those two fools there. That's a lot of ego
He
there
said
themselves.
two fools. Ah, two
So
fools.
you got
You know
them
what?
already there.
The thing about it is this, and I was trying to see. Uh, I know they got the third, and I know they could even trade back. To me, if I'm them and Mr. Hunter is on that board, I gotta take Hunter. I'm sorry because there's enough quarterbacks, and you just hit it. There's quarterback. You got two quarterbacks. Are they gonna win you out the Super Bowl? No, but they give you time to go ahead and stack up, and you can pick a quarterback in the second
Right.
round. I'll trade back in. I mean, what's the difference between him and Dart and Tyler Shuck?
Hmm.
His daddy was Dion.
That's the difference.
I mean, you can get good quarterback play. And those quarterbacks, and I'm not saying none of them are gonna. I'm not saying all of them, either one of them is gonna be superstars or lead them to the Super Bowl. But to me, when you have a once in a lifetime player that may still be on the board at 3, and you're a Giants team that needs all the help, that quarterback ain't gonna do it. Dude ain't that type of quarterback. Can he be? Yeah, he can. I mean, anything can happen. Anybody can. Hell, Cam Ward. Cam Ward may not even be that. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to was pumping them too so much. But dude, I'm sorry. If that dude Hunter's there, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and either get him and get Dart, Shuck, or somebody else, bro. Like for real, because I don't think it's gonna really make a difference. That is a team that got rid of the one of the best, if not the best, running back. The best running back, the best running back. So I mean,
Then he
they
goes and wins the Super Bowl. Then he goes and wins the Super Bowl.
runs his ass off like no other.
Leads the league in rushing. Yeah.
I can't get enough of my Steelers guys. Buy or sell. Steelers drafted Alabama Milrose. I can't get enough of them. I love them so much. Buy or sell.
Oh,
Steelers drafted Alabama Milrose. Don, what you thinking?
I'm buying it because this is just something the Steelers would do. It's just something the Steelers would do. I'm jumping right on the boat, the train, and everything else with this pick. The Steelers would do it, and they're gonna roll with it. And Milrose will flop there, and then they'll let him go after 2, 3 years or whatever. 3 years, he's not gonna. It's a mess. It's a mess right now in Steeler Nation. I know 49 is a mess too, but I'm putting the
Hey,
mess right there to Steelers because they don't know half the thing they want to do. I mean, you just keep this. Y'all want to just keep this coach around who just gets a little bit over 50% and loses in the first round or don't make the playoffs. It's like, yeah, we made the playoffs, but we're gonna lose first round. But we made it, and he still got the winning record every year.
T Rock,
Yeah,
T Rock, what you thinking?
I agree. 100%. 100%. Why not? You know what I mean? Goddamn dumpster fire. Why not? You know what I mean? Let's add fuel to the fire.
how how many quarterbacks you got to get to try to be like Lamar Jackson. You know what I'm saying? You know,
All of them.
All the black quarterbacks in the league that touch home base there. You love Lamar. We know you do, even though your fan base can't stand it because he's with the Ravens. But your coach loves him because he's too busy trying to get the next Lamar every time. Justin Fields is not the next Lamar, but dude's athletic. That didn't work out. Justin Fields is way better to me than Milrose. And you guys are going to draft him. You are the guys who told Goodell and them to invite Milrose to the green room. Ain't nobody else did that. Ain't nobody else is going to try to come up there in the first round to get him. Like, hell, I haven't even seen reports on him until that came out, bro. Like, really. Like, dude was going to have to find a way and probably switch positions, as they say. But yeah, I'm with you guys. I mean, it's like he's so going there. He is so going there. And and the thing about it is, you got Mason Rudolph and Skyler, and if you can't beat them two duds out, then come on, bro. That's bad. That's bad. This may be the end of boy. It might be the end of him. It might be. It's time, bro. Like I said, you done touched every black quarterback known to man. You know what I'm saying? So it's time. Go get Geno. You should have just got Geno.
Well, can't have all the black quarterbacks.
He's trying. He's trying.
Can't have all.
He's trying, man. Come on. He can't have Lamar. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying his best. Goodness gracious. I love it. That's craziness. All right. T-Rock, what you leaving the people with?
Hey, everybody, have a great weekend. It's supposed to rain a little bit more from my understanding, so stay dry. I'm going to try to beat the rain myself and go play some golf this weekend. So everybody do be well.
Hold on, Don. Hold on. You know I got to get you ready.
Hey, I want to tell y'all like this. Some of y'all with y'all, listen to other people. Y'all keep low self-esteem. Y'all, let people get in your head. Stop giving others the power to control your smile, your worth, and your attitude. You own your own power to that.
Okay, good one. Did you catch it or what? I thought you might have caught it. Oh no, okay. thought you might have caught it. Guys, don't forget tomorrow, Bourbon with a Splash Sports will be on 8:00. So get ready for that one. Happy Easter to all. Enjoy your family. Enjoy yourself. It is what it is. And if you're fortunate to get out there and play some golf, you may see T-Rock out there. So salute him. It still is, his birthday month. So go ahead and tell him happy birthday.
Playing all weekend.
Y'all heard it from the man. We out. And, oh, man, he ain't going nowhere, ever. Just like 54 Sports ain't going nowhere. He ain't either. We out of here. Peace.